the year of 1859, English geologist and biologist Charles Darwin published a book on the origins of species, which luckily became a big hit. With the help of British naturalist Russell Wallace, both of them discovered something that answered the greatest mysteries of science, and that something is evolution. A breakthrough. One word to describe what evolution was. You see, it explained many things, but in a simple form, it is described as the heritable characteristics of biological populations over successive generations. Or, in an even simpler form, it is a change in a succession of time. No matter how simple the explanation is, it is actually something really complicated and has shaken the brains of many. The world first got a glimpse of evolution when the book called Philosophie Zoologique by French naturalist named Jean Lamarck was published. He proposed that organisms change biologically sometime throughout their lives, and these changes get passed through their children, and that's how they evolve. You see, Lamarck's idea wasn't fully correct, but with his idea, we were able to take out a few things that led to the discovery of evolution by natural selection. He was able to make up this conclusion by observing giraffes. He concluded that because giraffes eat leaves from trees, their necks get longer, and therefore resulting to their offsprings getting longer necks.
The next take on this evolution thing is a theory of evolution through natural selection. Natural selection is basically our environment, shifting or changing in the favor of another species, in which they adapt easily in and are able to reproduce well. Charles Darwin explained that species compete over resources, and only the ones who are fit for a given region survives, therefore the term survival of the fittest. In 1901, another theory surrounding evolution was proposed by Dutch botanist Hugo de Vries, the theory of evolution through mutation. This theory actually somehow supports the theory of evolution through natural selection. This theory suggests that evolution is a discontinuous process, by which there would be some mutation in an organism's body, which will be passed down to their infants. We do not remember that not everyone has mutations. These mutations can be either beneficial or not. The three previous theories didn't fully explain the concept of evolution, leading to our fourth and last theory, Neo-Darwinism or modern concept. This theory says that there are three main causes for evolution. First of all, genetic variability, which includes the topics of mutations and chromosomal aberration. Then evolution happens through genetic variability, numerical chromosomal mutations, and gene mutation. And lastly, gene mutations, which includes the topics recombination of genes, hybridization, genetic drift, and natural selection. And lastly, reproductive isolation.
With these theories, our belief of the progress of human evolution also changes. First of all, we believe the orthogenesis flow. We used to believe that the progress of evolution happened in a straight line, which proven to be wrong due to the findings of other Homo species. Although this theory was proven to be wrong, evidences such as the march of progress is something we still see in our books today, which causes misunderstanding to some. Then, the Phylogeny Flow, basically saying that our model of progress of evolution looked more like a branching tree. Species can end and others can continue to branch out. This was also proven to be wrong, which leads us to our last theory of how the flow of evolution was like, the braided stream, which not only sides perfectly with the Neo-Darwinism theory, but also proves interbreeding with other species.
With this in mind, we should remember that Earth is constantly changing. It may be in our favors now, but in a few years it might not be. We should take care of it and find ways to improve, to avoid the same mistakes our ancestors did. Because just like our ancestors, we could die.